So, as if GM didn't make putting transmission fluid in their newer automatic transmissions difficult enough, I decided to tackle this job myself. This is a 2010 CTS. It's got the 6L45, 6-speed automatic. I decided to drop the pan and put a filter in it myself. And the service bulletins, um, they all say it takes 6.7 quarts when you go to fill it back up. And that's pretty much what I took out of it too. So you have to pump it in, right? So let's say you get this as far as I have, and you've dropped the pan, you replaced your filter, you put it back on to the case, and you're ready to put your fluid in. So I went and got one of these. Let's see here. This is Performance Tool quart and gallon pump, and I have another one that I use for my gear oil bottles, and they work great. Um, and it works putting fluid in the transmission. Don't get me wrong. I just wanted to show you what I did. Instead of buying 7 quart bottles, about 1 gallon, which is 4 quarts, and then 3 smaller bottles. And obviously, I did that because I got a better deal on the gallon jug, right? So I thought I was good to go, and lo and behold, it would not fit on this pump would not fit on my gallon bottle here. I mean, you could see. I'll try to do this without spilling everywhere because I am done with this job. But I literally had to drill a hole in the top of that um, gallon bottle there. I don't know who to thank for that. The Performance Tool or Valvoline here. I'm guessing Valvoline because, I mean, they even show you a little picture here where it's fitting on both bottles, and I'm sure it does fit on other gallon bottles, but it does not on that Valvoline Max Life gallon bottle. So if I had to do this again, I would just buy 7 of the quart bottles, which is what I would recommend you do. Now, moving on, the other problem you're going to run across when you do this job is that pump will not suck out all of the fluid completely out of either one of these bottles. Using the straws they give you, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the gallon bottle or the quart bottles. Now, I'm sure somebody's gonna stick a little extension piece of hose on the bottom of that and make it touch the bottom. And if you want to do that, that's fine. But me, what I did, what I'm gonna tell you, I guess just a little tip here. What I did was I took one of the quart bottles and poured it in the pan itself before I bolted it up to the transmission. Okay, and that's easy enough to do. It doesn't. I didn't spill anything. It doesn't make it, a whole lot heavier or anything like that. And then start pumping in fluid out of the other bottles. So that would be, you got 6 more quarts there. Suck out as much as you can. And when you get to your last bottle, only suck it down about halfway. And then get you a funnel like you can see there, and pour the residual fluid that's left in your other bottles into it and fill it back up to where you're basically gonna get down to one last full quart. And then what I did, I drained this thing cold. I filled it up all the way until the last quart cold, and then I got in the car and started the engine, and then you pump this last quart in with the engine running. But you could see you're going to leave 8 ounces in. So just suck the last bottle down to 8 ounces, and that, folks, is going to give you about 6 3/4 of fluid back in the transmission, which is proper. And of course, I will check it after I road test again. But I hope that helps somebody out there. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.